Hi, my name is Beth Farber, and I'm on the Dystonia Medical Research Foundation Community Leadership Council. Due to COVID-19, we've had to cancel our annual basket bash that we've been doing for the past 14 years. Each year we raised around $20,000. With this pandemic, we've had to become creative and find a virtual fundraiser. Well, we did it. We created Dish for Dystonia. We are having a cooking competition that features chefs from around the country. You will get to vote for the winner. It's simple. For each vote, it only costs $1. If you want to donate more than $1, that's perfectly fine. At the end of the video, there will be a link to cast your vote. And since I'm from Chicago, I'm allowing you to vote early and vote often. Every dollar we raise goes directly to fund research. Who knows? Your dollar can be the one that finds that cure for dystonia. Since the first half of 2020 hasn't been so great, let's try and finish the second half of the year with a cure for dystonia. Boy, I wish. Enjoy the competition and remember to share with your friends and family on social media. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we will get through this. Thank you and enjoy. Welcome to Dish for Dystonia. I'm Chef Gail and this is Chef Tom.
Hello, and thank you for joining us in this competition.
Chef Tom, you look different.
Yes, I'm glad you noticed. Because of the COVID-19 lockdown, I haven't had a haircut in months.
Wow, it looks so not you.
Why, thank you, Chef Gail.
Chef Tom, let's tell the viewing public why we're here.
You've seen all the cooking shows. Top Chef, the Next Food Network star, Chopped, Iron Chef, Grocery Games, to name a few. But this is the world's most exciting culinary competition. This is
Dish for Dystonia. We are the judges, but you, the viewing audience, will determine the winner. The chefs will be given 1 hour to create their master dish. After we taste the dishes and give you our opinion, you will have 1 week to vote online at dishfordystonia.org. We're Chicagoans, so you can vote as many times as you like. Each vote will be $1 donation to the Dystonia Medical Research Foundation. We have chosen 5 of the best chefs in the world to compete. Let's meet our chef testants. Chef Adrian.
Bonjour, chef.
Chef Scott.
L'chaim.
You gotta say chef.
Chef Gail.
Chef Jill.
Hello, Chef Gail and Chef Tom.
Chef Elena.
Hello, chef.
Chef Danny.
Hi, Chef.
All right, so now that we said hello to each other, let's get to know everybody. So first of all, chefs, when I call on you, please tell us where you're from and what your signature dish is. Chef Elena.
Thank you, chefs. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I'll be making a farmer's market bruschetta on baked crostini.
That sounds delicious.
Hey, Chef Danny, where are you from?
I am from Chicago, and I will be making a cavatappi beurre blanc with finely grated Parmesan.
Excellent.
And Chef Adrian.
Hello, chefs. I'm from New York City, and I will be making pain allégre avec fromage moutarde with fried basil, tomate séchée, au froid, et oignon mariné.
Ooh, it sounds so fancy. Can't wait to try that.
Hello, Chef Jill, my favorite New Yorker. What is your signature dish?
Hi, I'm Chef Jill from New York City as well, and my signature dish is omelette soufflé with spinach and truffled pomme dauphine.
And last but not least, Chef Scott, where are you from?
I'm coming to you from California. All the way from California. Can you believe it?
The left coast. You got the left coast and the right
Chef
coast.
Gail.
And what are you making?
What?
What are you going to be making for us, Chef Scott?
I've had many requests for this one, and everyone in California knows about it. I'm going to be making my special rustic peanut cream toast with caramelized strawberry and sugar glaze.
That sounds delightful.
I
love peanut butter jelly.
Can't wait. All right, chefs, listen. You have exactly 1 hour, like Chef Tom told you, and your time starts now.
Hi, I'm Janet Heischutter, Executive Director of the Dystonia Medical Research Foundation, or the DMRF. I want to thank Beth Farber and Steve Laser for their creative energies in developing this really terrific event, Dish for Dystonia, that will benefit the work of the DMRF. The DMRF was founded nearly 45 years ago, and we have invested $37 million in dystonia research. We provide information and education for patients so that they can have an informed discussion with their doctors about what's the best course of treatment for them. And we advocate. We want to make sure that people have access to treatment, that their insurance covers their treatment, and that the folks at NIH don't forget that we too are waiting for answers. You can help us get there faster. You can help so many people by participating, and you'll also have a lot of fun. So let's get cooking.
Hi, my name is Adrienne Sabora. I'm a classically trained chef. I trained in Paris. I'm really excited to show you all my cooking skills today. They're on another level. I'm gonna do things that no one else can do because I'm classically trained in Paris. Okay, I'm a force to be reckoned with in this competition, and nobody's cooking at my level.
Hi, I'm Chef Jill from New York. I'm a New York girl who made it, so therefore I can make it anywhere. After working in many of New York City's top-rated restaurants and learning from the best, I'm now a sought-after private chef to 10 diplomats and celebrities across Manhattan and the Hamptons.
Today, my sous chef and I will be attempting to master the simplicity of what is bruschetta. Chef Bender was trained at Le Cordon Bleu and is known for his quality knife work. He's worked all around the city of Chicago, and we're very lucky to have him. Thank you, Chef. It's my competition, and I normally prefer a battle of wits, but they came unarmed.
This is my sous chef, Beauty.
Hi, Gail. Hi, Tom. It's me, Chef Scott, coming to you from LA, where most of the best meals are created and made today. I've come up with a very, very special recipe. It's actually, I'm cheating. My great-great-grandmother came up with this, and she passed it down to my great-grandmother, who alternated a little bit, who passed it down to my regular grandmother, who made it even worse, and then I took it and I made it even better. I made it palatable. So anyway, we call this rustic peanut cream toast with a caramelized strawberry sugar glaze. You will love it. You will absolutely love it. So the first thing I'm going to do is, we call it rustic cream peanut toast, so you need toast. So I picked up a loaf of what I love, bread, lots of bread. And now we're going to toast 2 slices of bread. And I know I don't have a lot of time to gab.
Okay, first I'm gonna get my dough going. This is a classic recipe that I learned when I was in Paris. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm classically trained in Paris. So we'll get the dough going, and then the next step will be to start on my oven-dried tomatoes as well as the pickled onion.
Honestly, I really hope that I can get this done in time because the pomme dauphine do take a while to make, but hey, you know what? They're worth it. Oh, one more ingredient. And spice du jour is truffle dust, direct from Italy. Truffle magic.
So, to get started, the #1 trick I learned while I was in Italy is to always cook with wine, red wine, and to never measure precisely, but measure with your heart. Oh yeah, my heart's telling me right there. Thank you, Chef, for your help. All right.
My dish is cavatappi beer blanc with finely grated Parmigiano.
I've always cooked. Cooking is a way of expressing myself. Used to cook with my grandma when I was a kid. She taught me how to make onion rings that will change your life. So, in high school, I worked at the local diner as a prep cook. Then I went to culinary school at Le Cordon Bleu, of course, in Paris, and was first of my class and voted most likely to have my own reality show about cooking. So, yeah. This is my competition and the other competitors are just placeholders.
Did I show you my toast R oven? Here it is. It's a Black & Decker toast R oven that I got basically for free with Kohl's points, bonus bucks. That's a whole other video. So here I am toasting 2 slices of bread. You'll need 2 slices of bread, and you don't have to use the Oro wheat. You can get the house brand or whatever's on sale at The Jewel. And I always wondered why they call it The Jewel now that I'm here in California. We just call it Ralph's, not the... Oh, we don't have a lot of time. I better get that toast going.
Okay, while my dough is kneading, I'm going to get my onions and tomatoes ready for the next step, as well as the rest of the ingredients I need. I'm going to be making mustard from scratch today. It's these little touches that are going to set my dishes far apart from everyone else. This is another thing that I learned in Paris, where I was classically trained.
My favorite thing to do outside of work and cooking is to explore and travel. I also like to keep active, mostly skiing, cycling, and hiking. I had to turn down the heat on my spinach because the pommes dauphine take 20-25 minutes to cook, to bake, and I need to make sure that I'm going to have everything done at the same time, otherwise I would be a terrible chef.
Get started. So, I know in quarantine, all of you learned how to make bread, and what a perfect time to put that bread to some good use. So I have this bread homemade by the good people of Whole Foods, and we're gonna cut it into thin 1-inch slices to start making our bruschetta. Take your serrated knife and really get in there. Great. Next, we'll take a loaf of garlic, smash it to get the skin off. Oh yeah, just pretend it is your ex-boyfriend's head.
My first step is to wash my hands with soap and water. I'm going to fill up my pot with water to boil for my noodles. My top trick is to add salt to my water so that the noodles don't stick.
Not ready yet. This needs just the right amount of toasting. Nope, not yet. I'm gonna keep it going. Faked you out.
I'll be getting my oven-dried tomatoes ready. Again, this is another technique and element that's going to set my dish so far apart above everyone else. Time? Can someone tell me the time?
40 minutes to go.
Okay, so I'm really in a time crunch here. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to pull this all off, but again, this is where my training is going to come through. So we'll get the tomatoes ready. Okay, next I'll be working on my pickled onion while the dough is still kneading. Dough's gonna have to get in. I don't know how I'm gonna make it, but I have confidence that I will.
We are just about to go in the oven with the pommes dauphine. Nobody saw me take them out of the freezer, right? Right. Oh, and you know what's really important? Pot holder.
Take some farmer's market tomatoes, must be locally sourced. Like mine were, obviously. Great. Nice little cherry tomatoes. My sous chef will take quality control for me. Or he'll miss. Is it quality, sir? Thank you, chef. And just slice it. So now we're gonna take our tomatoes. We're gonna put them in a bowl. A little bit of EVOO, as Rachel Ray likes to say. We're just gonna mix that around.
When I'm not cooking, I love to do competitive cheerleading. And just like in cooking, I'm a winner. Now I'm waiting for my water to boil. Winning Dish for Dystonia is very important to me so that I can bring awareness to dystonia. And I'm ready to win. Still waiting.
Now, in addition to the wardrobe department, production has also supplied plating. So when I start to make the rustic peanut cream
Stuff.
I'm going to show you our lovely plating. Not too shabby, huh? Thanks, production department.
So we're just gonna do an easy chop on these onions because we're just gonna throw them in for a quick pickle. So we get the onions in the pan. A really quick vinegar marinade here. Some salt. And we'll get this going.
All right. It definitely has not been an easy road for me. I've had a lot of obstacles to overcome in the culinary world. For example, I've had to prove that my cooking is just as good and usually better than those who went to culinary school. The way I learned was a work hard and do it right, otherwise get out of my kitchen way of learning.
Dystonia is a disease that hundreds of thousands of people suffer from, and I want to see a day when we see a cure. That's why I joined this competition. My goal is to raise the most money for dystonia. So I need you to vote for me, people. Also, winning is in my blood. I know no other way. I win so I breathe so I win. You other chefs are making it so possible for me. Delusions of adequacy.
Finally, the water is boiling, so I'm gonna add my cavatap.
Well, I, for one, am getting sick of waiting for the
Gosh darn.
toast. Excuse my French. Let's just see if it's ready. Oh, feels nice and toasty. Now we're going to move to the other side of the kitchen where I do my assembly. The next portion that we're going to do is make the rustic peanut cream sauce. So I prefer to use Planters peanuts, and we're going to dribble some of the peanuts out into the mixing machine, and we're going to puree the peanuts. Okay, so let's do that. Hold on.
Okay, while my tomatoes are drying, I'm gonna need to get my dough ready. It's been kneading, so hopefully it's gonna be okay. Again, this is a recipe I learned when I was training in Paris. This is where my technique and my style of cooking is gonna set me apart from everyone else. No, I don't know what the other chefs are making, and I don't care because they couldn't possibly be at my level.
My interest in cooking started when I was young. I would come home from school and I'd watch Sesame Street, and then I'd watch The Galloping Gourmet. All right, I was a weird kid. But Graham Kerr's talk show comedy style made cooking fabulous dishes look so easy and made it look like so much fun. Suddenly, like, cooking wasn't, oh, just make dinner for the family. Like, cooking became an adventure and something to look forward to doing.
Al dente.
Now you want to do 1 cup, I would say, 1 cup. But being a professional chef, and I know I don't have a lot of time, I just want to explain this for the benefit of our audience. I don't need measuring cups because I just have the knack, but I do. All right, let's get the process going. You're going to need a big spoon to start smushing the peanuts around, okay? So here you go. And it might take a moment or two, and then all of a sudden, you'll start to realize there's a nice consistency going on here. And it starts turning into our lovely peanutty goodness, our peanutty cream, saucy yumminess. Am I allowed to take a taste? Mmm. Just like great grandma. No, regular grandma. No, just like I created. Excellent.
We're good. Okay. I've got my onions pickling. I've got my tomatoes drying. I've got my bread in. Next, I'm going to make my mustard, or as they say in French, moutarde. And then I also have to do my fried basil. Ready? Here we have the ingredients for my mustard. We have some mustard powder with water, some vinegar, and garlic and seasonings. Just a little garlic salt, and we're good. Okay. Time?
20 minutes.
Okay. We have to get this on the stove.
Having two friends whose lives and families have been forever changed by dystonia, it would mean the world to me to be able to add to the awareness and research about this disease. I mean, thousands of people are affected by dystonia, but yet it still remains slightly unknown. Donations to help fund research will lead to a cure, hopefully. So helping raise the most amount of money to win Dish for Dystonia helps us all take that next step forward.
Fresh basil picked from my basil plants. I'm just gonna chop it up. Fresh herbs are essential. Can't work unless they are fresh to death.
Now, step 2, we're going to create our caramelized, sugary strawberry glaze. It's a very complicated process, but I'm going to share a secret that I normally don't tell many people. Oh, what do you have in your refrigerator? I have yogurts. Pandemic eating at its best. Here is my secret strawberry caramelized glaze. Shh, don't tell anybody.
My onions are pickling. Just gonna wait for them to get ready. That's one element that's ready to go. Next, I'm going to fry up some basil. While that gets hot, I'm gonna check on the oven dried tomatoes. See how they're doing. Next, I'm gonna make my compound garlic butter. Very simple, easy technique that I learned, but we're gonna use butter, and then we have a garlic salt here.
I received my first Michelin star for my restaurant Burgatory for the amazing quality of our burgers. And I was a James Beard finalist for Cookbook of the Year, Lord of the Onion Ring, and an ode to my grandmother, and one of our best dishes at Burgatory. I was also written up about in Bon Appetit as the elite under 30, so yeah, I'm a triple threat. Hold my beer.
Now I'm adding my beurre blanc sauce. I am very confident in my dish because I know it has the right balance of flavors and it's going to taste amazing.
Okay, so now we're going to assemble our ingredients, which I will recap right now. We have our toast for our rustic toast. We have our cream, peanut cream, and we have our glaze. Do you know my grandma Rose was honestly on one of those smokers when it was her 100th birthday? Aww. So now we're going to get a clean knife for our toast. And then, of course, we take our peanut glaze. No, our peanut cream sauce. And we put a little dollop, just like you're making a little cookie. Just like you're making a Christmas cookie. Sorry, I mean a Hanukkah cookie. And then you put another dollop on that one. Maybe a little bit more. Spread the wealth, spread the wealth. The fun never ends. And then we start spreading the cream sauce around evenly. Now let's do the other one. Spreading around a nice amount. Ooh, that looks delicious. And now comes the glaze. The glaze. Let's get some of that glaze on. And you put your knife in and you let it rain. Rain glaze. Rain glaze. And do it again. Oh, it's raining glaze. Oh. And now you spread it around with a fresh knife. And then you spread it around this one. And then look what you have. It is beautiful. Can we get a better shot of this? Here it is. Wow. Beautiful.
Dried tomatoes are ready. They came out exactly the way I wanted them. My station is a mess. Normally it wouldn't be such a mess because, as I said before, I'm a classically trained chef, but we have not a lot of time to work with, so we're doing the best we can here. Okay, my bread was done. I sliced it. I used my compound butter that we made, and now it's ready to come out. Okay, it's looking perfect. This is exactly what we want here. Now it's time to start putting all the elements we've been working on together. We have our bread, our fried basil, we have our cheese, our pickled onions, oven-dried tomatoes, and now the only thing we're waiting on is the mustard.
I have won various cooking competitions across the whole country, and I'm ready to win this one as well.
Oh my gosh, I need a plate to plate on. All right. Whew. Oh no, it's almost time. So it's almost time, and I know that the 10-second countdown is going to start any minute. I'm not really sure if the Palm Dauphine are done all the way through. Only one way to find out.
Now my trick for bruschetta is you can put anything in bruschetta. As long as there's tomato and basil, you've hit the nail on the head. But what does anybody from the Midwest like more than a little bit of cheese? So we're gonna throw some mozzarella right in there. Tear it right into your bowl. There you go. Oh yeah. The cheesier the better.
Stop. Now I add my freshly grated Parmigiano. I look over at the clock and I realize I only have 5 seconds left and I haven't put my garnish on yet.
And I know we're running out of time. We're running out of time. Okay. I know Gail will give me extra time. Tom doesn't like me as much. But then, of course, you know, we go way back. Okay, now we're quartering our slices. Oh my God, that looks so gorgeous. But we have another surprise.
So we have our bread. We're gonna use the toasted side down. We're gonna do mozzarella and feta, which is an unexpected combination and another element that's gonna set my dish apart from everybody else. Have our fried basil layered up with our oven-dried tomatoes. And the mustard came out perfectly here. Some people do mayonnaise, some people do butter. I think mustard is great because it's unexpected and it provides a nice tangy element to the dish. So now we'll get these on the stove. Again, I use the compound butter I made earlier to add another layer of flavor.
All right, there's gonna be a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now we're gonna plate it. Presentation, people, is everything. How much time left? Oh man, oh man. Chef, can I get some hands? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right on there. Take some fresh basil. Mwah! Beautiful, magnificent, amazing. And there you have it, Chef.
You know, this stuff just doesn't happen. Things are planned. There we go. And look at that, it's like an hors d'oeuvre. And you're gonna take one. Oh my God. Larry, what do you think? Larry, do you want some? Oh, he knows my cooking. He knows to run. Okay. I think we have a winner here. Thanks, Gail. Thanks, Tom. Thank you for coming into my home, which is Beverly Hills adjacent, I might add. That's what we say here. Talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.
Time?
2 minutes.
Okay. I have all the elements ready. Now I just need to plate. What I'm going to add another layer of flavor by using some truffle butter here, just to give it a nice finish. And I happen to know that Chef Tom is a big fan of truffles, so I think this will be the secret to my big win. I'd like for them to see all the elements within the sandwich. Oh, I forgot to add my pickled onions. Oh no, time.
1 minute.
If I can sneak these onto the sandwich here without disrupting my whole plate. Get these on the plate, get these on the plate. Oh.
30 seconds.
It's very important to present on a clean plate here. And then for a finishing touch, I'm going to use a sprinkle of microgreens.
10 seconds.
Okay. Voila.
Hands off the plate. Woo.
Well, that hour went by really fast. We have our first chef testant, Chef Danny. Let's try your dish. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, wow. Look at this dish, everybody. Doesn't it look wonderful? I can't wait to try it.
You know, this is made out of a Vert Blanc sauce, which is one of the 5 French mother sauces. The cavatappi noodle is well known for having little grooves. I hope you can see that at home. Little grooves on the side that hold the sauce better, making it more flavorful.
Absolutely. All right, let's give it a try. Let's see how Chef Danny did today. I don't want to take too much. I'm not going to lie. That sauce, she nailed it pretty good. Although the noodles might have been a little undercooked. I'm not 100% sure. What do you think?
I really enjoyed. I wish there were a little bit more sauce. I like the sprinkled cheese on top of it.
Yeah.
And I felt the noodles were slightly underdone. Okay. And I do like the little leafy component that she garnished it with.
It's fantastic, I think.
I don't know if you can see it right there, but it is a beautiful presentation. This is a 5-star dish in most restaurants. Will it be enough in this competition?
We're not sure. We still have 4 other chef testants. Stay tuned. Thank you, Chef Danny.
If Chef Testant Danny is your favorite chef,
then remember to go to www.dishfordystonia.org and vote for Danny. And it just costs $1 per vote. And every dollar we raise goes directly to the Dystonia Medical Research Foundation. Thank you, Chef Jill. Can you get a look at that? Chef Jill made a classic French dish. Omelette soufflé with spinach and pomme dauphine. Lovely, isn't it?
Looks like we'll have a bit of egg with our spinach.
I agree. She didn't short us on the spinach, but that's good for us. But look at the beautiful pomme dauphine.
Aren't those the same tater tots as in the movie Napoleon Dynamite?
Chef Tom, tater tots are bits of potato formed into balls and deep fried, while pomme dauphine are a combination of puff pastry and mashed potatoes formed into little balls of potato goodness. There's a huge difference.
Let's dig in and see.
Okay, here you go. Let's take a, first I'm going to try the egg portion,
Soufflé?
the souffle. Okay, so a pomme dauphine. I think there's way too much spinach in the souffle, but it's well seasoned.
The spinach brings flavor and a nice texture. It gives a good chew. It's toothsome.
The pommes are crispy, but a bit greasy. I feel like I just downed a shot of oil.
Yum. I think the pommes are actually really good. The fat in them gives a savory mouthfeel. They're cooked to perfection. Her food is very approachable and delectable.
So, if Jill is your favorite chef, please remember to go to www.dishfordystonia.org and vote for Jill. Oh, Chef Elena, you made this lovely bruschetta. Can you see it all? It looks delicious. Why don't we give this a try?
This has a nice tang from the fresh tomatoes, a zing from the balsamic vinegar, a bit of spice from the basil, and is nicely tempered by the burrata and crostini.
Wow, the crostini is perfectly crisp and she blends the flavors very nicely. But I think she overdid it with the giant basil leaf. It dominates my plate and pushes the other flavors to the side.
This burrata is homemade. If you could see it, it's beautiful with a little balsamic on it. It's divine. The dish reaches all the senses of flavor, sweet, sour, bitter, and savory. The balsamic brings the umami. Sure, the basil leaf is a bit big, but if you take one bite, it has all the ingredients mixed up perfectly in it. Then I think the flavors balance nicely.
Well, I guess that's my problem. My bite was dominated by the basil, though I do like all the other flavors.
I think this is a 5-star dish. I might have to steal the recipe for my restaurant. Kraft.
Go to www.dishfordystonia.org, and if you think Elena's your chef, $1 a vote. Thank you, Chef Scott. This looks amazing. I love that you made your own rustic peanut cream.
Scott, your grandmother would be proud. Now let's take a bite and see if the flavor matches the beautiful plating.
All right, here we go. There's a nice balance between the savory peanut cream and the sweet caramelized strawberry glaze.
The bread has the perfect toast and a nice warmth to it, but I wonder if he took enough of a risk.
I see what you mean, Chef Tom. This is a pretty traditional PB&J, but he really upgraded the ingredients with the homemade peanut cream and his grandma's strawberry glaze and this lovely, lovely oat nut bread. That makes it the next level.
You know, I'm a huge fan of Chef Scott, but I think he went too simple this time.
Don't forget, if you want Chef Scott to win, go to www.dishfordystonia.org, and it's $1 a vote, and vote for Scott. Thank you, Chef Adrian. I don't know if you could see this. Whoa, that's okay, but it looks scrum-delicious. Okay.
Chef Adrian's pan à la grille avec fromage moutarde is an enticing dish, scratch-made and quite creative. I'm a bit concerned, however, about the mixture of mozzarella and feta cheese. That seems like a genuinely odd combination.
I agree, Chef Tom, but there's only one way to find out if the huge risk she took pays off or melts like a grilled cheese. Let's try it.
All right. First, we'll show the camera. Beautiful bread. The Texas toast has a nice crunch.
I love the pickled onions and the mustard. The basil really plays well with those ingredients. This is an artisan sandwich.
Chef Gail, do you think the cheese to toast ratio is proper?
It has a perfect amount of cheese for such a thick toast. I have to admit, the feta adds a nice tang to complement the milder mozzarella cheese. It is an unctuous bite. It's actually funkalicious.
You went there.
Oh, yes, I did.
I think the bread is veering on burnt. The truffle butter on the outside of the toast is almost bitter. She should have cooked it about 12 seconds less. Also, the feta, to me, doesn't belong. She could have used a Gruyere, a Camembert, or maybe even a warm, melty brie cheese.
Well, Chef Tom, I love her use of the feta. I'm not going to lie. It's different. She stepped outside the box and created new flavors.
She stepped way out of the box. I'll grant you that.
Okay, if Chef Adrian is your favorite chef, please go to www.dishfordystonia.org and vote for her.
Hi, my name is Adrian Sabor.
Honestly, to be perfectly honest, I'm going to be absolutely honest with you.
So now I'm going to put in two. Oh, don't look at the cheese. Don't look at the melted cheese on the bottom. It's not cleaning day here.
When I'm not cooking, I love to do competitive cheerleading. Just like in cooking, I'm a winner.
Mustard from scratch. Again, it's these little touches that really elevate a dish and are going to set me apart.
Chef Scott?
L'chaim!
You gotta say chef.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right on there.
And last but not least, Chef Scott, where are you from?
I'm coming to you from California. All the way from California. Can you believe it?
The left coast. You got the left coast and the right
What's up,
coast.
Gail?
Can you stop filming me, please? I need a 2-minute break.
Yeah.
What are you doing? No, please go around the other side.